Now, I'm sure by now we've all seen the Sally Beauty, I don't even know what to call it. Hi there, my name is Sandy Esprit and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, please take a minute, click like, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that you do not miss another video. So it prompted me to create this video to show you how I straighten my hair. For years, I grew up hearing that black girls can't have certain hair types, or that if they have certain hair types it's wrong, or black girls can't do this, black girls' hair is problematic. It's complete nonsense. To straighten your hair, it starts in the wash. It's not all about the tool. A good tool does help. I just washed my hair using a combination of shampoos because I noticed that my ends were not behaving the way it should. My hair was actually way drier than normal, which I thought was way odd. I'm going to be using a Joico. This is the YouthLock Blowout Cream, as well as the Dream Blowout Thermal Protection Cream. I'm clipping my hair in place and in sections to make it easier to blow dry my hair. And I'm using my favorite Amica Double Agent, the 2-in-1. I'm adding a few pumps of these two. I added a few pumps already into my hair before diving in with the Amica 2-in-1 Double Agent straightener and blow drying brush. I absolutely love using this straightener brush to my hair whenever I am blow drying it because it provides that tension blow drying method. And I'm going in sections to make the blow drying time go by a lot quicker because we don't want to be here all day. You know that it takes a while for our hair to dry, but the Amica 2-in-1 Double Agent brush just makes it so much easier. And so this is just with the blow dryer brush. It's really important that this step is not missed, especially if you want to use a straightener to get your hair as straight as possible. You definitely want your hair to be damp, but you don't want it dry. You don't want to wait until your hair has dried. I'm gonna go 2 pumps of the YouthLock Blowout Gel. Smells amazing. And the Joico 2 pumps of the Dream Blowout Thermal Protection Cream. Oh, I have visitors. I like to be generous, so you don't be surprised if I go back in with the Thermal Protection Blowout Cream. Okay, and then we're gonna go back in again, small parts. So here is my thoughts concerning the whole Sally Beauty debacle, mess, fail, whatever you want to call it. I personally think it's a hot mess, fire dump. Stir fire, which it was just bad. Let's be honest, it was just bad. And this is where they went wrong. They should have had somebody. There should have been one person who was able to call it out during the revisions, because Sally Beauty is considered a luxury hair care professional aesthetics cosmetics place. You know, it's not for the regular schmegular. You want to go a step above drugstore, you go to Sally Beauty's. And you would expect that a beauty supply store with such a diverse demographic would be able to reach one of their target audience. I remember having to go to Sally Beauty's to shop certain hair care brands like Mael. As I am, so many black audiences go to Sally Beauty and collect points there. And I understand, trying to sell a straightener. We use it. We do use straightener, and we're all looking for the easiest ways to, to apply a good product or a good tool. The issue is the lack of awareness it was just so tone deaf. It honestly was tone deaf. And no shade to the creator. I mean, she got her coin. I'm not mad at her. I don't know what was in the brief. I don't know what was discussed. But I really do blame Sally Beauty professional, on a professional tip. I blame them completely. It's not hard to educate something as hair straightening. It should have been in the brief that you're not gonna go and provide people with information that could potentially damage their hair. So many people amongst the black community have tight coils and tight curls. And I'm not going to sit here and act as the representative for all coils and hair types and textures, because the truth is we have different
hair textures, me and the fellow creator. But the issue is, for years we've been told that our hair wasn't good enough and that our hair wasn't silky or pretty or loose or this enough for these kind of tools, when in reality it was the information we were given that was just off. We weren't told that we need to blow dry our hair straight. We weren't that we needed certain products, we needed to use certain products or use less of certain products. We weren't told that it starts in the wash. We weren't told so many things. We didn't know that we had to be careful of the heat, not to be afraid of heat. And there's already so much misinformation amongst our community. If I were them, I would go back to the drawing board and create a brief that is specific to the demographic that they're trying to reach. See, I think somebody got lazy and decided to create a universal brief for all hair types and textures. And we all know that as soon as a product or a tool is considered for all hair types, for all hair textures, look the other way, because it's not true. Just like the wash and go fooled us 20 years ago, we all thought we could just go in the shower, wash and just go. We quickly found out, no, you need a little more steps in that. This is no different. Straightening your hair requires more steps than just applying a straightener to it. And honestly, at some point, I thought they were gaslighting us. They were like, I felt like this was supposed to be like an April Fool's joke, because Homegirl did the whole influencer gasp. And somebody at Sally Beauty said, you know what? We approve this message. Like, why? Why was this even allowed to go through the rounds and rounds of revisions? And at some point, I wonder, what was this supposed to do? Because it definitely sparked a debate of whether or not black hair belongs at the table. Like, I personally feel like we were being gaslit into accepting something we've grown past. Black hair belongs at the table. Black hair care belongs to be taught. In fact, it needs to be taught if we are going to have people, professionals creating briefs that is damaging the black hair. And I hope that this is a lesson for Sally Beauty, because no amount of bad publicity is worth this level of backlash. Like, this is not going to turn into a profit. This is not going to be a Michaela Lash Gate situation where people are going to go and buy your straightener to make sure it works on black hair. Like, no, we're over it. We're not your guinea pigs. We're not here for this type of conversation. This is where you need to step up, apologize, and do it right. That's my thought.
That was hard work. Typically, that would be the first thing I would do right after washing my hair, is to blow dry it straight, have some kind of tension blow drying method. I'm gonna have the links in the caption section below. I am sweaty. This is the state that I want my hair to be in when I use the straightener. You see the shine, you see the body. There is still very much texture. This is it for today's video. I hope you learned a lot. The tools and the products that I have used will be listed down below in the caption section below. Some of them will be affiliate links. Every time you click and make a purchase, I get a small commission, and your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, comment down below what you think about this whole thing and what are some tips and hacks you would share. That's it from me. I'll see you guys later. Ciao for now.